Greetings and welcome to my daily devotional for Monday, the 22nd of November. Our reading is from Hebrews chapter 11 and verse 29 continued. By faith, they went through the Red Sea as though on dry land. Yet when the Egyptians attempted this, they were drowned. Moses had to hear and receive what God was saying to him. He had to believe that God would do what he had promised. I encourage you to read about this incident in Exodus chapter 14 and verses 15 through to 31. It makes fascinating reading because it shows us something of the closeness of Moses to God. It shows us how Moses was not deflected by the complaints of the people, since this made him turn to God to show him how he was to deal with the people. God spoke to Moses and told him specifically what he must do. We read that he had to stretch out his rod over the sea. This was an action that would divide the sea. And we may wonder what the people would have thought about Moses as they saw him stand on the beach and hold his rod over the sea. Perhaps they may have thought that no one had ever parted the sea, so how did Moses think he was going to do it with a stick? They may have thought that Moses had lost the plot. Yet they were soon to discover that Moses obeyed the instructions of the Lord, and he honored God far more than he feared the reaction of the people. We may recall that there was an instance in the ministry of Jesus where in the middle of a storm he stood up and commanded the wind and waves to be still. Instantly the wind and waves obeyed his command and calm came upon the Sea of Galilee. You can read about this event in Mark chapter 4 and verses 35 to 41. There will be times when we face turbulence in our life, when we are confronted by difficulties that appear impossible. In those times, let us know that our Heavenly Father has the answer and that He will give us specific things to do in order for us to walk through them in the power of His glory. Have a blessed day in the knowledge that Jesus is leading us in His ways.